What I wanted to talk about was the Bob Dylan, Joan Baez relationship, right? I mean, there are a number of videos on it. Joan Baez, Diamonds and Rust, obviously, about her relationship with Bob Dylan. And the reason people are interested in this relationship is that it had that Greek tragedy to it. In other words, they had a wonderful relationship at a time when Dylan needed help. And Joan Baez, being a motherly woman, as well as a wonderful singer and very sexy, fell in love with the young folk singer, kind of rough around the edges, needed a little of the Joan Baez touch. And Dylan needed somebody to help him up the ladder of success. But also, Joan was a beautiful woman, and she didn't make any demands on Bob, and I think Bob really loved her. But it was one of those relationships that just couldn't last. And I think all of us have had relationships where we fell in love with someone and they fell in love with us, and for one reason or another it couldn't work out. I had one myself years ago with I was hospitalized in a mental hospital when I was around 26, and I met a young lady who'd been in and out of the mental hospital, happened to be in right there. She was a wonderful soul. She was very kind and understanding, and when we got out, we saw each other a couple of times. But the fact of the matter was, with my mental problems and with her mental problems, I mean, what chance did we stand? It was doomed. I think back on it sometimes. I'm glad we didn't pursue our relationship, but I still have kind of that nostalgia for it, you know. I later married a woman who was a big help to me, and it's my wonderful wife. I have no regrets about marrying her. That was the right decision. But we all have that longing for that person that we fell in love with at one time in our life, who fell in love with us, but for one reason or another, it just couldn't last. And Joan's interested, and still is interested, and always has been interested in political causes. And Bob Dylan has never been interested in political causes. He's interested in music and traditions of music, and poetry, but not political causes. So when Joan Baez sings Diamonds and Rust, yeah, she's looking back on the relationship, but she knows it was doomed. And when Bob Dylan looks back on the relationship, singing Shelter from the Storm, and when he sings One Too Many Mornings, I think, and I haven't researched this at all, I've just been watching the old videos. I knew Bob Dylan when he was just breaking into the business, singing at Gertie's, and nobody knew who the hell Bob Dylan was. So I have some insight on a personal level. Joan Baez I never heard sing in those days. But when he sings Shelter from the Storm, One Too Many Mornings, the first one is Joan Baez was his shelter from the storm. And when the storm abated, he left. And One Too Many Mornings, well, right, that's about the end of a relationship. And my guess is it's about the end of his relationship with Joan Baez. Now, for those of you who are watching this who know music, but who don't have any mental problems, I'll make this suggestion. Why don't you take a look at our little group, which I lovingly call the Crazy Land. There's about 6 of us with various mental illnesses that share videos. We view each other's videos, and a lot of other people view our videos to learn about the problems of mental illness and coping with them. I'm 72. I went to mental hospital about 1966. I'm bipolar. I was bipolar then. I'm still bipolar. I talk about some of the joys and problems of it. It's not all serious. It's not all tears. There's laughter and insight, and you might be able to enjoy taking a look at the Crazy Land crew. Okay, that's it for now. Back to work. Bye-bye.